Mr. Rohit Sadaphal, who is the Program Manager for Digital Transformation, Innovation and Sustainability, associated with Executive Director Office at MCIE Automotive. Its prime goal is to improve EBITDA by 6%, resulting from Industry 4.0, circular economy, and digital transformation projects by 2025, implemented across multiple locations of the company. Mr. Rohit held a position as Senior Planning Engineer at high-rise building construction projects in the L&T, creating digital tools for data sourcing, traceability, and analysis. He did a Master in Sustainable Urban Development from TERI School of Advanced Studies, and with TERI support, Mr. Rohit incubated and co-founded a recycling startup. Today, Mr. Rohit will talk about digital trends for MHE in smart factory. So delegates, let's welcome Mr. Rohit.
Today, I am representing the industry side, basically on the manufacturing industry side. Speaking today about digital trends in material handling, talking about the smart factory. There's a background to it. Recently, I've completed my post-graduation in advanced smart factories from ISC Bangalore, where I'll also be sharing some of the insights from those projects as well, and what we have been doing in this case, and what are our challenges as well. I will share with you all, and how we are trying to overcome that part also I'll share. So I'm Rohit Sadaphal. I take care of digital transformation program at MCIE Automotive for pharmaceuticals. So this is a part of a transformation initiative. So before we move on talking about the digital transformation, because I know like people have been interchangeably using, at least in manufacturing, people in IT, they might be clear of what digital means to them. We use digitization and digital transformation, clearing it out for everyone. So digital was to things which have happened in the past, like the conversion of analog to digital data, present deals wherein we are connecting the data and getting real-time feeds, and further with the help of analytics, we are going to improve and take decisions on its own. So that's the future. That is what is referred as digital transformation. So I'll be talking with respect to cases from the manufacturing industry around the trends which are specifically means like they are at the hype in the manufacturing industry. So I'll be talking with respect to those use cases. So the first use case is visual quality inspection. Again, it makes use of a lot of applications. So primarily using conveyor and cobots. Hence, visual quality inspection in a foundry environment like was supposed to be done, and even in today, some of the industries are following the same path in the legacy plant and shop floors. So wherein it is done manually, but now things are changed apparently with the foray of electric vehicles and more optimized designs coming up from the clients. So the quality aspect is getting more critical, and at times what happens is like the inspectors can introduce their own biases when looking at the defects and handling large volumes. Apart from that, their ergonomics and fatigue also contributes. So why not have a baggage counter system like an airport installed on the conveyor system, which is able to analyze with the help of video analytics, do the inspection and report it to the concerned quality inspector about the product data and everything, and a cobot which picks up the good product into one bin and puts the bad product into another bin. So the simple use case, so there are two things happening. One is the material is getting handled. Second thing is the visual quality is being automated. And the third value which the manufacturing industry was missing on was on the data. So to tell you with an example, so if you are producing a certain product, like suppose if we are producing a certain housing for around 20 years. So today, we might not have the data for the entire quality inspection what we had. But now with the help of automated visual quality inspection installed on a conveyor system, we can have the data for it. The next is electric vehicles, the forklifts and AGVs. So we come from a foundry industry, so wherein now we have made a transformation when it comes to forklifts. So our earlier forklifts were diesel operated 2 years back. So now all of these forklifts are electric powered forklifts. So when it comes to electricity, so they are also able to tap signals from the machines directly whenever they need feed of the material. So the signal goes to the forklift operator acknowledges and feeds the relevant machine with the metal. So forklifts and AGVs, so my co-panelists covered extensively about the AGV use, so I'll not focus more about it, but this is a trend which a lot of people are embracing, not just on the AGV part but also the forklifts, and we can see in coming time even vehicles getting used in not just the material handling, as well as for documentations as well. So I'll share one of the case studies from the Gemba. So next is process and product traceability, wherein the use of blockchain identity marks is an important thing when handling the material. So how it relates to material handling is like today, each of our customers from the OEMs is asking for product traceability data. They are able to track the LCA basis the environment norms or like their own initiatives when it comes to sustainability. They would like to have the database for all of the products what they have produced right from its sourcing. So blockchain is one of the requirement wherein it is getting implemented highly to avoid any decryption of the data and also provide a unique identity to each of the products. So this is integrated as part of the material handling. So process and product traceability. Like I said, material handling was an automated activity in industry 3.0. But when it comes to industry 4.0, so process and product traceability is also one of our database. When we talk about data which is being generated at each of the units. Next is monitoring drones for the smart game bar. So in a warehouse where we cannot reach around the things, and we know that the CCTV cameras, the barcode scanners and everything is available, but at times we need a smart game bar to optimize the things when it comes to reorganizing the shop floor, because today we know that we cannot occupy a lot of land for warehouses at niche locations. So we have to be quite agile when we plan the warehouses, and they should be easily organized. So when we have to do such activities, so we'll need monitoring drones. The smart game bar, we can, with the help of drones, which can visit the shop floor, understand what are the needs, give us the data input, and again we can plan. This is the simulation. Next, augmented reality. Augmented reality is a new thing. We have been exposed to metaverse and virtual reality, but of course when it comes to shop floor or even the warehouses, the material handling needs to be planned very properly, because that material handling itself has a lot of human efforts when activities. Second thing, it also takes a lot of time when it comes to industries like us in the foundry environment. So with the help of digital twin simulation, we should be able to capture each and every pinpoint detail with the help of augmented reality. We should be able to augment before we implement the entire shop floor orientation or the warehouse orientation, even the product line. So augmented reality is a new trend. So these are the 5 latest trends which are being embraced in auto component manufacturing industries like us. So out of this, so we are already using on the 3 aspects: electric vehicles, the traceability, the visual quality inspection. So that was regards to the technology. But when we talk about digital transformation and the digital trends, it also talks about what do we embrace to make these things a live success, because it's not just about the technology, it's also about the approach to embrace the digital trends. So here we use design thinking, lean and agile as a combined way, as 3 steps. So we are well aware about design thinking, where we empathize, refine, ideate, and then basis this, the entire problem is defined, it goes into lean, and with the help of agile, we are able to iterate and go into the continuous improvement. So when we started with this activity, even for the material handling, these were the 5 steps that we got out of it. So when it comes to digital transformation in material handling, so first we need to assess what is the problem. Second, look at the innovation and ecosystem integration with what technologies we are bringing in. How to pilot some of the things, then plan a scale implementation and realize the value. So this has been the trend for all of the digital transformation, and even material handling is a part of it. That's all from my side. That's my submission. I look forward to the healthy panel session. Thank you.